All right, and then let's look through the assignment. The assignment here is going to be a little more in depth than what we've done in the past. I'm trying to model for you, or trying to get you to go through the practice of answering kind of an open-ended question using some research. So I tried to provide you a research question, give you a goal, and then give you some ways to kind of explore that. But it is open-ended, so there's not really a clear, like, this is what you need to do in order to get this done. So my question was, how do economic indicators correlate with each other across different countries, and how does the impact of these correlations, and what is the impact of these correlations on the country's GDP per capita? So what I want to look at here is, to begin with, just if we want to look at key economic indicators, we're going to look at this within a heat map. Get rid of that. Yeah. So what I'm going to do first is pull out some economic indicators like inflation rate, unemployment, public debt, all those things, and then understand them, understand how these things are related within a heat map, understand some correlations. I did give you a list of a few things here. I think you should look at like maybe 8 or so. I think within our, it kind of depends on what data we have. Within our fact book, we have 45 columns to look through. These are all the columns to look through. You might just choose some that you think might be interesting and might have some relation to like the economic well-being of a country. From there, you're going to generate a heat map. So the very first thing you should do is use the correlation matrix, and then you generate a heat map from that to identify some of these kind of interesting things that might be just giving some big broad overview of the relationship between a whole bunch of these things kind of all put together. And once you find a correlation that's interesting, you might want to look through and create like a scatter plot or something of how these two variables kind of interact, and what do they look like within a scatter plot, or within a reg plot, within a regression plot. Yeah, I didn't include this on here, but I think you could even go further and look at, it'd be interesting to generate like distributions of a certain variable, and then use that for like just the more that you get, more well-rounded you can be about a particular set of variables. And it could be interesting. Maybe generate some of these, and we can talk about the results from this. Like, kind of, what do your graphs mean? What do they say?